Should I go?
Yeah.
Yo! Welcome to True Room. My name is Jacob, and in this episode of Mad Jake's Reviews, I'm going to be reviewing Big G's jerky. This is legitimately one of the best, if not the best jerky I've ever eaten. So stick around, because it's going to get... What's this catchphrase? We had one last year. I hated it. Last year? Shut up! Shut up! What's the...
I don't know, let's get spicy or...
Stick around because it's going to get spicy. Is that what it is?
Maybe.
So is it
I
or
don't
not?
remember.
Don't you watch my content?
Yeah, of course I do.
It's my wife.
Don't you watch your content?
Yeah, but I'm drunk all the time. So stick around, because it's going to get spicy. I'm not a fan of that catchphrase, to be honest. But anyway, that's just what we got. That's what we got. Oh, right. So I've been making jerky for like 3 decades at least, making and eating jerky. In fact, I actually have a kangaroo jerky tutorial on the YouTube channel. Check that out if you want. My whole family were big outdoorsy people. As kids, we were canoeing up the Murray, going on 4 or 5 day camping trips where everything you have, you take on your back. And of course, jerky is a staple on these adventures, these bushwalking treks, right? Because it's lightweight, high protein, high energy. So I'm not saying I'm an expert or anything, but I certainly have a lot of experience eating and making jerky. So does my dad, my uncles, my grandparents. I absolutely fucking love jerky. So when I find a new jerky, I have to get it. It's kind of like me with hot sauce. You see a new brand, you want to give it a go. So there's kind of like 3 different types of jerky. You've got that powdery, flaky, kind of furry kind of stuff, which is fine. It's usually really, really salty, and that's okay if that's your jam. It's usually a lot more on the simple side. Then you've got your rubbery kind of stuff. Fucking hate that, where it's just like, ugh. Then you've got like this sort of stuff, which is meatier, like it tastes like meat. It's chewy, but it's not so chewy that you can't get through it. So I've actually been eating this stuff before I even met Big G. What am I gonna say?
Gotta give him little handies.
No, I didn't. Oh, I gave him a hand, not a handy.
Yeah.
Which we'll talk about that later, so stick around. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, texturally, this is my preferred type. I'm going to talk about flavor in a minute. I've got 3 different Big G's jerky flavors here, but texturally, this stuff is absolutely perfect. So I've actually been to Big G's workshop. Not only does he make legitimately fantastic jerky, he's really, really passionate about quality. He uses grass-fed Australian Angus beef, the highest quality cuts, because when it comes to making jerky, and I like I said earlier, I can speak from experience, you need really, really good quality cuts because you don't want it to be too fatty. Otherwise, it becomes a bit more like a biltong type thing, which is fine, but that's not what jerky is. And you have to remove that sinew, that connective tissue, because the little white bits in between cuts of meat, Big G makes sure that his top quality grass-fed Angus beef is of the highest quality because he stands by his product. Obviously, it's a business thing, but at the same time, he doesn't want shit jerky. I've seen him turn back hundreds of kilos of beef because it was subpar. This is how much this guy gives a shit about his beef and his jerky. I've got my 3... Don't give me the finger. I've got my 3 favorite flavors to try today. So we're going to start off with the teriyaki. This is absolutely fucking sensational. You want some of this? This is non-spicy. You can actually eat this. Here you go.
Thank you.
Let's give it a blast. Oh my god. How fucking good is that? Again, like I said, texturally, this is the perfect... It was so good, right? Sometimes I make little jerky sandwiches out of this, which is brutal. Just chop it all up, bit of cheese, bang. But that is so yummy. And it's not heap salty. I know some, especially the older generations, they really like their salt, I think, because their taste buds are fucked from years of alcoholism. But like, you need your salt as a preservative, but I like it when it's not crazy salty. 100% recommend the teriyaki. On to the next one. Right, next we have wasabi. This is hugely popular. I cannot do this properly. Now, I'll tell you what, I've been jerking off my whole life quite fucking frequently, and I can tell you, I've not come across a jerky quite like this in my travels. Wasabi. That is... Whoa! Got a good kick too. Does have a little bit of chili in here on top of the wasabi. Oh my god, that's unreal. It is a bit of a unique flavour because it's quite earthy. So it does have that mustardy earthiness to it, which isn't for everybody. Certainly fucking is for me. And this is your favourite, right, babe?
It's my favourite, yeah.
Yeah. Wasabi is a type of mustard. Chili is not. Mustard tends to affect the sinuses a lot more. Chili sort of has more of the throat and mouth. The combination of two means you get a good, well-rounded heat. This is sweet. It is quite sweet, spicy, but not overly spicy. So you can absolutely handle this if you're sort of like, you just like to dip your toe in the chili pool. I've never come across a jerky with this flavor profile before. I guarantee neither of you. If you have, get fucked. This is, every time we buy this, my wife just absolutely destroys it. So still has a classic jerky flavor. Again, I cannot get past the texture of this jerky. I think that's the main thing that did it for me. Because jerky typically is a pretty simple food, but you don't want it to be like overly complex in flavor or whatever. You just need the right subtleties. And sometimes the simpler, the more subtle, the better. But people fuck up the texture so much. I have to keep mentioning the texture because it is just perfect. It just tears away. It's like a properly cooked steak. This is properly made jerky. And the wasabi is particularly unique. I really, really like that. And I can tell you, I'm at so many of these events with Big G, this shit flies off the shelf. So next time you're in the SA area, go look him up. Obviously, I'm going to link everything in the description below. He's in like 50-something stores as well. Is that right?
Lots of pubs and bublos and drive-thrus and...
He just ended up in the Maitland Hotel, which is where my grandparents are from. So
yeah, like say hi to grandma when you're there.
Yeah, he does this full time as well. So that's a testament to the product because this day and age, you can't have a passion project full time unless it's successful and popular. Because you need people to buy your shit. People don't buy shit; they buy good shit. So last but certainly not least, we're going to be reviewing the Chili Extra now. This is some hot jerky, and I have to say it's my favorite. After getting to know Big G, I'm a hot sauce maker. He marinates this in hot sauce. We actually did do a little collaboration. So this jerky is 100% marinated in my Angry Goat sauce. He adds a whole bunch of extra stuff on top of that. It's not just Angry Goat. So he marinates it in the goat, adds a whole bunch of extra chili on top of that, dehydrates it, and off you go. So this is our little, well, I didn't take any credit in this. He bulk buys the sauce, but I guess it's a collaboration in the sense that he uses my product in this product. And I tell you what, it's absolutely delicious. My Angry Goat sauce, I would say, is for normal people who aren't dead inside, a medium. For someone like me, it's definitely a mild sauce. But when you concentrate it, like I said earlier, 50 to 55 to, I don't know how much he does of that, but like 55%-ish of that moisture is being sucked out. That also includes the liquid that's in my sauce, which it does concentrate that heat. When you dehydrate chilies, they're hotter because they're more concentrated, right? So this jerky is concentrated death, but it's fucking delicious. It's got the same texture, all the yummy things that you would expect from a Big G's jerky with a significant fucking heat behind it. Oh. Yo, oh. Man, it's so good. It's legit. I'm not just saying that because my product's in it. It's legitimately fantastic. It's hot. Yeah. The extra chili flakes are kind of like smoky as well. It almost has a smoky flavor. Oh man, so addictive. It's not practical joke hot either. It's not using any capsaicin extracts. Capsaicin is what makes chili hot. The chemical responsible for that heating effect. It's just legitimately a pretty spicy jerky. And it's not like silly. It's delicious. It's all about flavor. This whole packet is going to be destroyed. The sniffles. That's good for a man with a cold. Big G's jerky. The jerky for a simpler time. Woo! Yeah. These are not the only flavors he's got. He's got a myriad array. These are just my wife and I's preferred 3 flavors, I'd probably say. Is that right?
Yeah, the pepper one's pretty good.
Oh, the pepper one. I would say the pepper one's like...
It's also
It's
hot.
really, really hot. Yeah.
It's peppery for sure.
But yeah, so these, he's got a good myriad array. Not everything's spicy. I'm a spice wizard, so I like to have my shit fucking cranked up a little bit. Big G. Love your brother. Check him out. He's an SA fucking legend and makes, honestly, like I said, I've been making jerky for 30 plus years. I've got tutorials on how to make kangaroo jerky. I've made camel jerky, venison jerky, beef, obviously, all kinds of jerky in my life. So does my father, my grandfather, who's a mountaineer, by the way. So like, jerky is a staple food for bushwalkers, hikers, foragers, etc. Kayakers, canoeing people, bikers. I don't know what you're trying to do. Something like motor, but push. Bike packing, sure. I can legitimately say with 100% honesty, this is one of, if not the best jerky I've ever had in my entire life. So there you go. I've been Mad Jake. You've been watching Churu. And do I have an outgoing phrase? I don't, do I?
Life's better hot.
No, I'll just go fucking. Choo!
You're gonna do a flip.
I'm gonna do a flip onto the couch
Yep.
and then start talking to you. You're gonna have to focus that, alright?
Yep.
So I've been making jerky for like 3 days. What? What are you... I mean, I'm getting old. I can't flip like I used
When
to.
are you gonna do the flip?
I mean, I flipped. That was like I rolled. What? What? We'll get it in post.
Okay.
We'll add some special effects or some AI shit or something to make it look like I did a flip.
Xanthi.
Are you doing a bit?
No.
I feel like you're doing a bit, and it's not a good one.
Not a good one. Well, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Yeah, but you can't just be firing randomly into a crowd.
Now.
I was gonna do a kung fu kick to start it off.
Oh yeah, that's a
Can you
good
get rid
idea.
of? I'm gonna kill this dog though. Can you?
Xanthi, go away.
Get out of here. Oh, my teeth are so
Make
gross.
sure you like and subscribe.
That's too much.